Friends, let's explore the wisdom of Stoicism, a philosophy that offers profound guidance on how to navigate life's challenges, overcome fear, and cultivate inner peace. We'll delve into the core principles as presented in Farnsworth's insightful work, The Practicing Stoic. At its heart, Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control and accept what we cannot. This fundamental distinction is the bedrock of Stoic practice. Our thoughts, judgments, desires, and actions lie within our sphere of influence. External events, other people's opinions, our health, and our possessions, while they affect us, are ultimately outside our direct control. The Stoics urge us to direct our energy towards cultivating virtue, wisdom, justice, courage, and temperance. These are the true goods, the qualities that enable us to live a flourishing life, regardless of external circumstances. External things, whether pleasant or unpleasant, are considered indifferents. They are neither inherently good nor bad, but rather the raw materials with which we exercise our virtue. Consider fear a primary obstacle to living fully. Stoicism doesn't advocate suppressing emotions, but rather understanding and managing them. Fear often arises from our judgments about future events. We fear loss, pain, and uncertainty. The Stoics encourage us to examine these judgments. Is the feared event certain? What is the worst that could happen? Can we still find virtue and meaning even in difficult circumstances? By rationally analyzing our fears, we can diminish their power over us. Similarly, our desires can be a source of suffering. We often crave things that are not within our control, leading to frustration and disappointment. Stoicism advises us to align our desires with what is virtuous and within our power. Instead of longing for wealth or fame, we can focus on desiring wisdom, acting justly, and facing challenges with courage. The concept of negative visualization is a powerful Stoic tool. By contemplating potential misfortunes, the loss of loved ones, our possessions, or our health, we can cultivate gratitude for what we have and diminish the sting of potential loss. This practice isn't about dwelling on negativity, but rather about appreciating the present and preparing ourselves mentally for life's inevitable hardships. The Stoics also emphasize the importance of living in accordance with nature. This doesn't just mean appreciating the natural world, but understanding the natural order of the universe and our place within it as rational and social beings. We have a duty to ourselves and to others. Treating others with justice, fairness, and kindness is not just a moral imperative, but also essential for our own well-being. As social creatures, our flourishing is intertwined with the flourishing of our community. Consider the Stoic virtues in action. Wisdom allows us to make sound judgments and understand the true nature of things. Justice guides us in our interactions with others, ensuring fairness and equity. Courage enables us to face adversity and act rightly even in the face of fear. Temperance helps us to maintain balance and avoid excess in our desires and actions. The Stoics provide practical exercises to cultivate these virtues. Self-reflection is crucial. Taking time each day to examine our actions, judgments, and intentions helps us identify areas where we can improve. Journaling, a common Stoic practice, allows us to process our thoughts and emotions and track our progress. Another key principle is the dichotomy of control. Constantly reminding ourselves of what we can and cannot control helps us to focus our efforts effectively and avoid unnecessary worry. When faced with external events, our focus should be on our response, our attitude, our judgments, and our actions. The Stoics also understood the importance of perspective. By considering the vastness of the universe and the brevity of human life, we can gain a better understanding of our own place and the relative insignificance of many of our worries. This broader perspective can help us to detach from trivial concerns and focus on what truly matters. Furthermore, Stoicism encourages us to embrace challenges and adversity as opportunities for growth. It is through facing difficulties that we develop resilience, courage, and wisdom. Obstacles are not impediments to our flourishing, but rather the very things that can help us to cultivate virtue. The Stoics also offer guidance on dealing with difficult people. They remind us that others' actions are ultimately outside our control. Our focus should be on our own reactions and maintaining our inner peace. Understanding that others may be acting from ignorant or flawed judgment can help us to cultivate compassion and respond with reason rather than anger. In essence, Stoicism provides a practical roadmap for living a virtuous and fulfilling life, free from the tyranny of fear and the disappointment of unmet desires. By focusing on what we can control, cultivating virtue, understanding our emotions, and accepting what we cannot change, we can develop inner resilience and find peace amidst the inevitable challenges of human existence. It's a philosophy not just to be studied, but to be practiced daily, in every thought and action. If you enjoyed this, subscribe to the channel to continue exploring together the wisdom of the great thinkers of the world. Activate the bell. You are not going to want to miss the next video from the Untamed Psyche. Share this video with someone you care about that would like to expand their knowledge.